Today, let's talk about the best deals of Black Friday and the worst deals of Black Friday. You know that's gonna be my thumbnail, right? Relax, I'm lazy, okay?
Crabtendo.
What is going on, peoples? I'm at it again, and I definitely want to talk about this and hear from you guys in the comment section. What is your best deal of Black Friday for music producers, music production, VST software, anything, gear, all that, and the worst deal? Because that's what I'm gonna do, is cover that, and I definitely want to hear from you guys. So let's play this game together. I will leave a space for you to guess. Then I'm gonna weigh in with my hot take immediately so you can hear how I feel about the best and the worst deals. So it's gonna be very entertaining. So the links will be in the description box, and they are a mixture of affiliate links that will help support this channel and non-affiliate links. I don't care of which links that you click on, as long as you understand what you are purchasing and what you're saving and what you're getting, okay? So with that being said, let's talk about Sweetwater.com. And we're gonna talk about the Captain Obvious hot deal here, which is the Isotope Holiday Bundle. Now I'm gonna click on this right here and we're gonna read. So it says plug-in bundle with ozone elements, RX elements, neutron elements, nectar elements, and so forth. Now, be warned, these are different versions of ozone, RX, and neutron. So that it kind of speaks volume about why this price is so low. Now, I'm not saying that the elements versions of these plugins are bad. They just don't have all other features of their bigger siblings. So is it the best deal or is it the worst deal? Well, I'm gonna say it is a mixture of both. Now, Isotope has very good plugins. Even the element versions are extremely good. And then the best thing about Black Friday, if you're going to do the elements version, I highly recommend just getting the full version, but the elements versions might be the ones that you can afford, so therefore they have pretty good tools. And by the way, I've covered these on my channel, so all you have to do is just check out my music plugin reviews or just search my channel. But yeah, it's a pretty decent deal. But if I'm gonna keep it real, I think the best deal on Sweetwater right now is something that I already got, but hey, is the Novation Launchpad X Grid. So if you're into kind of that push-to matrix layout with 64 pads, then yeah, you might want to check this out. And it goes as low as 109 to about 349 for their pro version. And I think that's pretty cool. I just really like Novation stuff. They really stepped their game up. And we don't even got to play a game with that one. That is one of the best deals from Sweetwater. Surprisingly enough, they dropped the price of the Solid State Logic 6, and I think it should be a little lower, but at least it's not $1,500 anymore. Yeah, I thought this was a pretty cool deal. The only thing that kind of turns me off is that it doesn't have a built-in interface, but now I got one of those interfaces that can do a lot. So yeah, this will be cool. Another smooth deal that I thought was cool was the Ableton Push 2 with the Live 10 suite here. It's $9.99. Yeah, that seems very expensive, but it comes with Suite, and you'll be able to upgrade to Ableton Live 11. So getting the Push 2 controller is very essential with being able to use Ableton Live. So yeah, this is probably one of the best deals that they have on the site so far. And to be honest, if I didn't have it, because I paid $1,300 for Live and this, yeah, so yeah. Good deal or bad deal? Oh, my bad. Is that the best deal or the worst deal? It's pretty damn good. I would say that's the best deal. So moving on here to Guitar Center. They need all the support they can get, and I'm gonna just check out something. Let's see what they got here. I see they have stuff for under 50, under 100. They got a lot of stuff that is just like organized, and I actually like a couple of the things that they have over here. Yeah, let's just see what's going on at under $100 here. Anyways, go check out Guitar Center. So let's move on to Waves, the old spice of VST plugins. Anyways, Waves plugins, Black Friday, 60% off all plugins, all bundles. Is it the best deal or is it the worst deal? I'm gonna go ahead and say it's the worst deal. Not the way that you guys might think I'm about to talk about Waves. The reason why I say it's the worst deal is because Waves plugins are always on sale. And right now, yeah, you get some free plugins and stuff like that, and I think it's really good. I use their plugins, obviously, and that's probably why people are like, oh my God, he's dissing Waves. But no, I'm not dissing Waves. I'm just saying that their deals are always banging on the website, and yeah, I highly recommend checking it out. I got tons of reviews on almost every single Waves plugin because I'm a Waves fan boy. But yeah, make sure that you check that out. I wish they would stop doing plugins with CLA, but dang, CLA is gonna diss me. Other than that though, you know I got love for you, CLA. We're gonna go. I'm killing myself here, guys. And to be fair, their plugins are a lower price because they've been around for quite a while. They have new plugins that cost a little bit more, but they don't break the bank. And I think a lot of VST companies need to learn something from Waves because there are too many VST companies. I'm looking at you, Spectrasonics, that charge a lot for plugins that have been out for a long damn time. And Korg has a lot of stuff going on. They dropped their lo-fi house pack. I ain't gonna lie to you, it sounded like trash. But other than that, they reduced the prices on a lot of their plugins and their iOS apps. So you have Korg Gadget 2 going for $20. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's really good for iOS. It's actually one of the better DAWs, I feel, for music production on iOS, that is, and probably on desktop if they actually dropped it on desktop on Windows. They have Triton plugin for $200. I still think that's a lot of money for it, but it is the classic sounds and plenty of other stuff too as well. The biggest deal that everybody's probably gonna overlook is the Korg Module Pro. And if you're dying for the Triton sounds, well, guess what? It's only compatible with the Korg Module Pro, and you can get them right here, and the price is lower for that as well. So is that the best deal or the worst deal? I'll say that is the best deal. Coming from Korg, if you know how Korg is, they don't like to do any type of deals at all. They rarely do it. I think they just now got on the bandwagon of Black Friday. And obviously with 2020 being a shit show, it's not surprising at all.
Now, the spicy stuff.
So here we are on Ableton Live's website, and they have a limited time offer here. Save 20% on Live 10 and get a free upgrade to Live 11. Yeah, so I have one of my different accounts on here, and I have Live Intro just to see what the savings will be if you own it. You do have to pay for the Live 10 Intro, which has little to nothing, but you can upgrade to Live 10 Standard and get it for $279 and so forth. And you have $479 here, and then you get the free upgrade now. Now, is that a good deal or a bad deal? It's a bad deal, and I'm gonna tell you why. So Ableton Live has a thing about if you have a specific version of a software that you will have to upgrade and pay every single time. This is something that happens all the time in the industry. It's kind of the way that they do things. But there's a huge issue with this price right here, and if I log out, this price right here. As you can see, it's still not bad, you know, $79, $359, $599, pretty cool. This is when you don't own anything. Let's go over here to image line. So as you can see, FL Studio, which is a very popular DAW, I mean, come on guys, it's probably the most popular DAW. and they have free upgrades all of the time, no matter what, for a lifetime. And if you're a first-time buyer, there is no better time to buy. Is this a good deal or a bad deal? I'm gonna tell you right now, this is the best deal for anybody that was thinking about getting FL Studio for the first time. I mean, it's quite obvious. You get everything, in opposed to what, $359? Come on, man. Come on, man. And then you don't have to worry about upgrades ever again. You don't have to pay no additional price ever again. This is something that I think ImageLine does very well, and they stand by their product, and they're continuously doing very good with it. So Ableton Live, you might want to have some change of heart with your service plan. Moving on to Plugin Boutique, they actually added some more stuff to their Black Friday deals. And one of the things that caught my eye, and a lot of people that was in my comment section of my last video, RC20 is at $50. Is that the best deal or the, come on, man, you know darn well this is a really good deal. And the only reason why I say that is because RC20 is very popular with all the cool kids. And I think that's the biggest thing that people are going to take away from that. And then they have the Tria V Collection 7 for $249, which is not cheap. But if you are a sample head and you want to get that and make your sample packs, that's the obvious one to get. So many different people use it. You might want to go a different route, but yeah. And then auto-tune, I've already talked about all that. So I'll have that linked out. Now I did talk about music bundles and stuff like that with iZotope before, and this one is different because it's the Music Production Suite 4, and it's $500 right now, which is a lot of money, but at the same time you get some of the best AI-driven tools that you can get. Yeah, I would still wait, even though I'm doing this video and publishing it today because it might be a little lower. I'm not saying anything else further than that. So here we are on hiphopdrumsamples.com. We're gonna talk about some samples here, and this is the drum broker, by the way. And I have purchased a lot of stuff off this website. So they have a Black Friday sale finally, and it's decent this year. And it's 50% off of everything. Use the code BF20 and it's valid to the 28th, I believe. So with that being said, yeah, is that the best deal or the worst deal? This might shock you. I think it is the worst deal. Let me tell you why. The main reason why I say it's the worst deal is because if you are going to get a sample pack, and it's not because of their EULAs or anything like that, because I do appreciate their transparency as far as you buying samples. The biggest issue is how much certain packs cost and how many samples that you get. Like I will use King Sway Library Volume 7 here. $39.99 just for the 2 tracks. And let's see how many 2 tracks that you get. So I just blew this up so that you can see that I'm not tripping here. It doesn't tell you how many samples that you get. That's a no-go for me, because the first time that I purchased off of here as far as a sample pack, I only got 10 damn samples for $40. I know right now it's $20, but dang, that's still a ripoff. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, drum broker. You need to get at these guys about giving or shortchanging people for samples. That's far too much money for 10 samples, and that's not including the stems. Let's go ahead and look at that. That's crazy. That's freaking crazy. I'm just keeping it real with you. That's a bad deal. Very bad. And why do you think I'm saying that it's bad? Well, I'm gonna take you over here to MXX Audio's Black Friday sale. And they have one BF 2020, 50% off, and they have samples too as well. They are a part of the drum broker. Yes, I get that. But the thing is, when they have sample packs like their lo-fi melodics, look at the value from price to price. 40 freaking samples for this. 30 bucks. That's way better than the drum broker. Again, I do know that the drum broker and MXX Audio are really cool and they sell some of MXX Audio stuff, but holy crap, that is a better deal. And it gets better if you look at their other stuff. take that, $15, and you're getting freaking a lot of samples. So the next thing that we're gonna talk about is Loop Masters. Let's get our loop on. And they have a lot of good deals going on. I highly recommend checking out the link in the description box. I will have like some of the ones that I really like in there, and I'm probably gonna cover them in a future video too as well. But they have plenty of great stuff as far as like loops and stuff like that. Just type it in. You can go over here. You can go into different formats, genres, and so forth. I've been doing a lot of African stuff. So I've been going and grabbing African loops. So I just type in like African loops and tell on myself here, because I'm pretty sure my thing is gonna pull up first. They have African rhythms here, 11 bucks. Yeah, I don't have the space for a djembe right now, because otherwise I'll be making my own drum lines and drum loops and stuff like that. But yeah, they have a whole bunch of stuff that is on sale right now at a decent price. I'm glad I waited because I wanted to get some samples. Native Instruments has a Cyber Season 50% off sale. Is it the best deal or is it the worst deal? I ain't gonna troll. It's the best deal that they have right now. And the reason why I say that is, man, I bought so many of their freaking expansions, and I think I should do a best and worst for their for their expansions, because some of those expansions are terrible. But they did drop a really good one with crate cuts, and I want to give them props on that. And then the fact that they are doing 50% off of pretty much everything is pretty cool. Let's see if they're doing it on the Machine Plus. Oh, I was about to say. Okay, so I'm safe here, because I'll be mad as hell if I paid, if everybody else pays the same price for the MPC one for the damn Machine Plus. It should be like that. But other than that, yeah. But the biggest thing that I want to point out as far as the Native Instruments sale is going over here to the expansions. So let me go and see if I can go to expansions real quick. Because there are some expansions that I want to get, but I'm not gonna do it in this video. Yeah, so you see right here, they're usually 50 bucks. Right now it is $24.50, and I think those are pretty decent deals. So if you don't have any expansions for your Machine Plus or for your Akai MPC or the Akai Force, because you can convert them over, yeah, check that out.